we're all for familiarity and sticking with some place we know and love. But if you're looking for a new kind of adventure because you've already checked off so many on your bucket list, this world brims with undiscovered locations to make even the gutsiest explorer faint in dazed joy. With beautiful islands to neglected deserts, and wilderness is abounding with untamed life. So in this video we are going to tell you about top 10 underrated places. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. So let's start. Number 10. Panama. In the twist of irony, the hub of Central America is also the most overlooked when it comes to vacation spots. The literal crossroads of two oceans and two continents. Panama is a tropical wonderland packed with a surplus of mountainous cliffs, breathtaking beaches and rich culture. It's enough to make you forget about the famous canal. Panama is often compared to and passed over for Costa Rica, its sought-after neighbor to the north. It has been more remote mountain and island retreats. The San Blas archipelago alone houses a labyrinth of nearly 400 outlying islands, almost all of which are unnamed, uninhabited, and/or comprised entirely of coral. In other words, it's ideal for those wanderlust field travelers hell-bent on avoiding beaten paths, but still need to stay connected. Number 9. Kyrgyzstan. If you're in Kyrgyzstan, you're probably on top of a mountain. A range called Tian Shan, Heaven Lake in Mandarin Chinese, covers about 80% of the country, and most of it is at least 1000 meters above sea level. Its geological features vary from peak to peak, but the landscape is tied together by swan-worthy beauty. You can traverse the country by foot or by horse, the nomadic life by staying in yurts, and if that all sounds near mystical, you'll be surprised to discover how truly wondrous the country is. But first, you have to discover if it exists at all. In Kyrgyzstan, the large circular tents are lined with felt or skins, and usually heated with dried cow dung, powered iron stoves. After a 12-mile hike up and down 3 dozen types of rocks, laying down in one of them feels like sleeping on the world's softest fleece-lined legging. Number 8. Cape Verde. Seemingly a draft 315 miles off the coast of Senegal, Cape Verde ticks off all the boxes of an idyllic tropical beach paradise. You'll find the requisite sweeping mountain vistas, sparkling beaches and colonial towns on its land, as well as shipwrecks and whales in the crystal clear water. On a strictly aesthetic level, this should be on any traveler's list. Today, it's where you'll find the rich and nutty stews of Senegal, the colonial heritage of the Portuguese, the partly loving spirit of Brazil, the democratic ethos of Ghana, and the wine expertise of the French. Number 7. Ecuador. Neighboring Peru and Colombia zoomed ahead in the race for tourism over the last 2 decades, the former with its award-winning restaurants and the latter with its powdery beaches. But little Ecuador, sandwiched between the two and about 1/5 the size of them combined, should not be ignored, boasting its style of ceviche with popcorn and swimmable coastline. Ecuador's advantage is that it's super easy to navigate. The national currency, the dollar. Andean Spanish, slow and clear. A compact country of diverse landscape, Ecuador is ideal for folks with FOMO. You won't miss out on, well, anything. Swim in the Amazon basin, watch blue-footed boobies, and munch on empanadas to your heart's content. Then dive deeper, head to the smaller city like Cuenca, or even a tiny town like Loja, where you can take in the beauty of an Ecuadorian central plaza, tour historical structures from pre-colonial times, and hike the surrounding countryside. Number 6. Montenegro. Neighboring Croatia gets most of the love these days, but Montenegro is even bit as gorgeous, without the cruise ship crowds. This tiny country on the Adriatic feels huge, and slightly smaller than Connecticut. You can do a hell of a lot in a short amount of time. The beaches on its lush coastline are some of Europe's most beautiful and raucous, with an oceanfront party scene that can lean swanky like Ibiza or slopey like Cancun. Hop between ancient Venetian towns like Budva, Kotor, and Pirost, with their 50th century fortifications, charming red tile roofs, and delicious seaside restaurants. Number 5. Nepal. Wedged between India and China, This gorgeous little Himalayan kingdom is more than just a quick stopover on the around the world circuit. The dollar goes far, altitude towards Americans are mostly positive, and nearly half of the locals speak English, easing the initial culture shock of being dropped in a city as wonderfully manic as Kathmandu. Though the country is predominantly Hindu, Buddhist pilgrimage sites are everywhere, affording travelers a chance to tap into the country's strong spiritual vibe. Not far from the bustling capital is the ancient city of Bhaktapur, where the stunning collection of religious sites make for the perfect day trip for quiet reflection before you explore the rural cliffside dwelling of the Annapurna range. Drink yak butter tea in a trekking region around the city of Pokhara, or attempt to scale the famous peak of Mount Everest. Number 4. Belize. In Belize, the chirps of vibrant birds break the silence in your bungalow. The perfect wake-up call in a place where every day is a choose-your-own adventure. Want to swim in hidden waterfalls? Test your diving skills in the Great Blue Hole, an underwater sinkhole visible from space. Explore decaying Mayan ruins. Get blessed by a shaman. Hike among jaguars and monkeys. Belize offers its all, and since everyone speaks English, there is no barrier to those experiences on a short or long trip. While here, be sure to head out on a snorkeling excursion off Silk Cayce, a teeny island 22 miles offshore with nothing more than some palm trees and a grill. You'll float above coral in every color and tropical fish swimming around the Belize Barrier Reef. Number 3. Georgia. In the last decade, once for Georgia has redefined itself, cracking down on crime, paving roads, building new airports, and promoting itself abroad. The most dangerous things in Georgia these days, cha-cha, the zillion-proof moonshine that locals will foist on you in the outdoor markets. You might have to squint to find it, but don't be fooled by Georgia's diminutive. Geography. Everything here is dazzling, over the top, from the specially cheesy khachapuri to the whirlwind folk dances to the Alps-shaming Caucasus Mountains that tower over the landscape. Come for the hiking. There's a new Trans-Caucasian trail that winds through some of the highest settlements in Europe. And stay for the food. And east meets west. Smorgasbord of surplus soups, dumplings, herb-centric salads, and walnut-thickened stews. Number 2. Uruguay. Wedged between powerhouses Brazil and Argentina. Tiny Uruguay, a safe, stable, and liberal nation, and more than able to compete with its neighbors when it comes to food, art and design, and natural beauty. From the vibrant cosmopolitan capital of Montevideo to hip beach towns to the emerging wine region of Garzon, major sites are within an hour or two of each other. If you're looking to party, the beach community of Punta del Este has long been playground for jet setters, while a lower-key beach escape is available at Jose Ignacio, a farmer fishing village that's still pretty sleepy if you avoid the post-Christmas high season. Number 1. Finland. If Ireland is a bit too pricey, or you're just tired of seeing the endless Instagram parade of Blue Lagoon shots, to be fair, that place is great. Consider another Nordic heaven, Finland, thanks to the country's love of saunas, the only Finnish word to make it into regular English usage. You can get your spa on regardless of the weather. The country comes with various forms of nature fixes. Fly north to feast your eyes on Lapland's stunning vistas, made all the more magical with the gorgeous helping of snow in the winter and hours of endless sunlight in the summer. And for the ultimate urban gateway, take a 15-minute boat ride from Helsinki to Suomenlinna, a World Heritage fortress and cultural site where you can relax on sandy beaches, stare out from jagged cliffs, explore fortresses constructed in the 1700s, and mingle with a few ghosts. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Comment your favorite places in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon to get more updates and notifications. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.